Welcome. Today I'll be showing the way you can improve your security incident response time and accuracy by leveraging the integration and workflow between Endace Network History and Microsoft Sentinel Cloud SIEM. EndaceProbes are able to capture at line rate 100% of the network traffic across my infrastructure, giving my analysts time and absolute network forensics to everything happening on my network. Endace's high-speed search capabilities, along with simple workflow integrations for many tools in my environment, allows my security team to get to relevant critical network traffic happening before, during, and after events they're actively investigating. I can also optionally deploy virtualized commercial tools like Palo Alto Network VM series firewalls or open source tools to analyze and inspect traffic right on the EndaceProbe in our dock environment to expand my security monitoring inspection points. Endace also offers cloud-native probes to give me historical visibility to my network traffic in my public and private cloud environments from a central user interface. For my environment, I have Microsoft Sentinel operating as my SIEM platform, collecting log data and event data from all my systems and applications. Additionally, it's receiving events, network metadata, and log data from my Cisco and Palo Alto firewalls and Zeek and Suricata NDR tools I have deployed across my network. Endace is continuously recording 100% of my network traffic for in-depth investigations. I go into our Microsoft Azure Services platform and open the Microsoft Sentinel application to manage and work incidents as part of our threat hunting and investigation process. I start in Sentinel with a review of all my log data that I have been forwarded and managed by Sentinel. I run a quick query to view all the common security log entries for the past 24 hours. I see I have a number of pane-of-glass events indicating a recurring virus threat that has impacted a number of IP addresses in my infrastructure. As I drill into the details of one event, I can see the specifics of the entry, including tenant ID, event time, source and destination IP address, and log event severity number. Additionally, because of the integration with my EndaceProbe platforms, I have an additional extension configured, which is a clickable link to pivot to Endace Vision to see relevant packet evidence of all the traffic happening on the network between these two IP addresses at this event time. I am taken to Endace Vision to visually see the details of the traffic for a 10-minute window surrounding that event time. In Endace Vision, I have some default tools configured to show me the traffic breakdown by application and a conversation view of the traffic in this IP conversation between these IPs. I can add a conversational chord tool to visualize the volume and directional flow of the traffic between these systems. Endace Vision also provides a number of filtering capabilities for me to sift through the traffic by application, by port, by VLAN, or MAC address, just to name a few. But I want to widen my view a bit to see all the directionless traffic for both IPs so I can see if other systems or further spread is happening with the data coming off of IP address 10.0.2.9. In doing this, I see even more traffic being transmitted to yet another IP address, 10.16.14.39. I want to understand the details of what's in this larger volume of traffic, which I see is nearly 14 megabytes of data. This is in particular interesting as a large piece of this traffic is BGP protocol, as this could be an indication of my systems redirecting traffic to deal with a DDoS attack. Endace provides me the capabilities to either download or archive these packets directly, or I can simply open them in Wireshark on the EndaceProbe that recorded them. I do a quick look in Wireshark to see if I notice anything obvious around the BGP traffic or the HTTP traffic, where the protocols of the larger volumes of data transferred. I'm not seeing anything quickly, so I leverage Endace's capability to perform a file extraction of all the files recorded in this packet data to quickly understand what was in the data payloads. I quickly find there are a number of sensitive PDFs, Word documents, emails, and even some spreadsheets that were transferred off these critical systems. This shows how quickly Microsoft Sentinel and Endace can help accurately accelerate, and bring absolute confidence to your threat investigations. Going back to my Sentinel platform, I can also leverage the incident creation and playbook capabilities to automate the processing events being generated for alarms coming from my Palo Alto firewalls. From my Sentinel Threat Management tab, I can dive into the incidents that I have pending. I see one of my teammates is currently working through a medium severity incident, but I want to create a new incident to work through all these Palo Alto alarms. So I create a new incident to manage all these specific alarms. Because of the critical nature, I classify it as high severity, and I configure it to run a playbook my team has defined to automate the process of what I want done for each of these events. In this case, it's a pretty simple playbook where it sets up a pivot to Endace Vision, so I can have the packet evidence for each individual event, where I can then archive or investigate more in depth, again accelerating my incident response time and threat hunting. In closing, this shows the power of Microsoft Sentinel and Endace always-on packet capture for elevating my security response and bringing absolute confidence to my threat hunting and investigations. I hope you've enjoyed the short video, and thank you for watching.